Back with the defining ourselves because we are allowing somebody else to define us and who we are. We're allowing somebody else to tell us who we are. When they take music and they only allow certain music videos to be aired and they only allow certain artists to be popular, and that artist's song says Percocet, Molly Percocet. How you doing, young king? What's up, young brother? How you doing, man? I'm gonna give you a card. How you doing? How you doing? All right? I'm gonna give you a card. When you had that song, Molly Percocet, I had nothing against it, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm not even getting on this. I'm just gonna jump around. Your mind has 2 points of input, right? Your conscious and your subconscious mind, right? Your conscious mind is the one that's always present and current, the one that's always speaking, the one that your conscious mind represents you, right? Your subconscious mind is the one that's in charge of you blinking, your heart beating, the real important stuff that you have no control over. So your subconscious mind might be the big homie, as you would say, right? The big homie. Whenever you listen to music, anything you listen to, anything that you take time to input in your brain and you don't define it, it gets put in a section and it ends up controlling you. So if you know a song by heart, Molly Percocet, Molly Percocet, and you're probably not going to do it. You probably think Perks is whack. You're not going to use it or nothing like that. But because the song has been programmed in your brain, you naturally are drawn to it based on repetition. I have one more, but this one's kind of long. Character is found in adversity, never comfort. Character is found in adversity, never comfort. So I'll start talking while y'all writing this stuff down. When I say happiness is a choice, see, a lot of us suffer from something I call conditioned responses. That's why I played with you and I tapped on your foot like that. Because a lot of us, we grow up, we feel as though if someone pushes us or if somebody jumps up and says, hey, you pussy, I'm supposed to respond. It's a conditioned response. You know, you feel as though when certain things happen, you have to respond a certain way, but you don't. And when you don't, you take control of you. You take control of your life. You take control of your aspect. We're all sitting here based on a conditioned response, based on reacting to something that we didn't have to react to. You know, I sell my book a lot of times. I deal with a lot of rude people. Sometimes I meet people that I would like to address aggressively, but what I got to remember is I have to be in this spot. And I'm not, right now, I'm not Kareem Hayes. I'm Inf the author. I'm building my brand. So while I'm building my brand and representing my brand, I don't have time for violence. I don't have time for negativity. I don't have time for conditioned responses. How many people here are interested in being entrepreneurs? Running your own business? Nobody? Young King, I lost you already? You interested in being an entrepreneur, owning your own business? Yes, no? Yes? You know, Jada Kiss got a line. I always like to use this line. Hard work beats talent if the talent don't work hard. You know, you could be as talented as you want. You could be as creative as you want. But if you're not prepared to work hard and have discipline, there's no success. You know, that other quote that I gave to you guys, where I say character is found in adversity, not comfort. We're not going to do this, King. We're not going to do this. In the beginning, I said, give me the same respect I'm going to give y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, character is found in adversity, not comfort. What does that mean? Everything that you want out of life, everything positive that you want, you're going to go through some pushback, right? After you go through the pushback, that defines what you're made of. If you can't handle the pushback, then you don't deserve the reward. Nothing comes easy, but it can be easy if you make a choice to be happy while you go through it. So I'm trying to connect everything for y'all. You know, we could use a simple thing like working out. If you want to get stronger, you got to exercise. Exercise hurts. Now you can either cry like a little, not like a little girl, be respectful. You can either cry like a punk while you're doing it, or you can enjoy the process. That's what I mean by happiness being a choice as well. Enjoy the process. Y'all in a great space in your life. Trust me. I want some questions. I want to talk to y'all. What saved me was a love of education. You know, I was always a reader. I didn't stay in school. You know, I dropped out in the 8th grade. I just went back and got my bachelor's degree like a year ago. But the biggest thing that saved me was loving to read. And I know that sounds cheesy, But that's what it is. You know, I have friends that they can tell you when we was hustling, we was 16, 17, 18 years old. My friends would buy new sneakers. I would buy bags and bags full of books because I just wanted to know. You know, sometimes your only salvation is knowledge, man. You know, as corny as it sounds, but you got to read. You got to educate yourself. Even if you're in a gang and you're in a set, read the history of your set. Know the history of your gang. Know the language of what you're talking about, because everything you're doing is historical. Nothing you're doing now is something that hasn't been done already. You know what I mean? So study who's done it before you so you can do it better.
So you can do it better.
You know what I'm saying? That just makes sense. You know what I mean? Don't make the same mistakes that somebody else made. Encourage y'all, whether you go to school or not, man, read, educate yourself. Start with the things that you're interested in and go from there. Does a butterfly, I'm asking you, young man, young king, you know, does a butterfly know what it's like to be a caterpillar?
Right.
Does a butterfly know what it's like to be a caterpillar? Does a butterfly know what it's like to be a caterpillar?
No.
Does a caterpillar know what it's like to be a butterfly?
Yeah.
In general, when you encounter an adult, they don't look as good as you, but we're butterflies.
Right.
And because we've been through the literal experiences, we're literally telling you, listen, don't go that way, you're gonna fall and bust your head. But as a young person, we say, excuse me, young king, don't do that, please don't do that. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. And we bust our head. So that narrative is kind of your relationship with older people. You know, we basically give you that wisdom only because we've been there and we don't want you to make the same mistakes.